So one thing that never really sat right with me is people who are extremely successful but they don't get the credit they deserve. Scottie Pippen, for example, is arguably in the top 50 NBA players of all time, a first ballot Hall of Famer and basically a major part of the equation that allowed this Bulls team to win 6 championships. Throw in an undervalued contract and him having to watch his co-megastar become the most famous person on the planet, and that's enough to get left behind in the shadows while being underpaid. Don't get me wrong, 100% of people would probably kill to be in this man's shoes, but I can't help but feel like despite all of the on-court success, Scottie's kinda just an L machine off the court. Are Scottie Pippen's superfans gonna be mad about that one? Does he even have superfans? Recently, his ex-wife, who's about 46 face surgeries deep, had a little something to say about our main man Scottie during an interview with Hollywood Raw, where they raw dog the news like no other. In November of 2018, these two got a divorce after rumors were spreading like wildfire that this woman was spreading her legs for another man. Who was that man, you might be asking yourself? It was no other than the king of misogyny, the man who has the most baby mamas in this country, literally the god of the man thoughts, Future. The internet was clowning Scottie when this information dropped, but honestly, Scottie Pippen's ex Larsa dresses like a 20-year-old Insta whore, so this wasn't really surprising. Tall Bill Cosby over here just couldn't get the job done anymore for this hoe. So Scottie faced these rumors, they filed for divorce in 2018, and now about 2 years later, after those papers were filed, do we get to finally find out the truth. Yes, it's true, Scottie couldn't drive it to the hole like he used to, but another man could. A man who also plays with orange balls for a living, and no, I'm not talking about Mike Pence. I'm talking about one of LeBron's favorite dick riders, Tristan Thompson, who really just can't seem to stay out of the cheater lifestyle. This dude had kids at home and he was banging the little sister's best friend in public. He really gives no fucks. And why should we expect him to? Why are we so surprised when people who have fuck you money do what their natural instincts and urges tell them to do? Money does not change people, it only enables them to do whatever they truly wanted to do in the first place. And in Tristan's case, that's to be a big fat cheater. He cheated on this woman with this woman, and then cheated on her with this woman, and then cheated on her with this woman. And that's only the affairs that have been public information. I'm sure this guy is running around town like the fireman putting out all those fires. Scottie's ex-wife talks about how she met him and was messing around with him before he met the Bigfoot Kardashian.
I was kinda seeing Tristan before Chloe or any of them knew he even existed. I was seeing him, I had come to LA, I brought him to a party Kim had, I introduced him to all of them, then a week later, or maybe 10 days later, he started seeing Chloe, which is fine, I don't even care, it's whatever.
Then people started to do the math and said, bitch, you were still with Scottie at that time. Up to 3 years before their divorce, this was going on. She was using Scottie's first take money to fly back and forth to get that D. Now that's cold. And during the interview, she doesn't even feel remotely bad for releasing this information when it comes to Scottie and how she did him dirty. She actually seems more upset that Chloe got this grand prize of a male thought and she didn't.
Tristan and Chloe the first time. What are your thoughts on them being back together now?
I mean, I love them together. I feel like they have a beautiful baby together and they need to work it out. And, you know, if they love each other, then God bless.
That eye roll really tells it all. Something tells me that she's still smashing this dude behind the scenes, and she's bitter that he has to play this public role with Chloe. I mean, how old do you think you are, lady? You're 17 years older than him. You're not 25 anymore, you're 46. And you look like the even worse version of Angelina from Jersey Shore. That's all you're working with, this reconstructed face that so many famous women and wannabes want to have these days. Just thank God for Scottie, he's distanced himself from this serial cheater who seemed to feel absolutely no remorse for her actions. You honestly should have known when you found out this thought was involved with the circus family that is the Kardashians and ran for the hills. These women have derailed championship teams. That's not the energy you need in your life. I really hope that she got no money in their divorce, even though I bet she got a fat settlement. Scottie, just stop taking so many L's, sir, and just get out of your own way. Tristan, you're a dirtbag of society and the definition of a homewrecker. And Larsa Pippen, you're scum. That's really all I have to say about these three individuals. But let me know what you guys thought about this video down below in the comments. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm always reporting these people's L's, man. Y'all gotta learn these lessons before it's you that makes the mistake. It's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and I'm out. Peace.